event that we are hosting here today at the World Stage is LandlordsNY Live.
I want to hear from you. We're always trying to add new elements and features that can help you with daily operations questions, whatever it is. So let us know what you need, how we can improve, because we definitely want to hear from you.
That being said, I am very happy to introduce to you today our keynote speaker to discuss what may happen in Albany legislatively that will impact the real estate community and ultimately impact all of us. Landlords New York members, please welcome President of the RSA, Mr. Joe Strasberg.
We represent owners whose residential property is under rent stabilization or rent control. We're the advocacy group. We have been around for a very long time, since 1984, when the regulation and control of rent control and rent stabilization was moved up to Albany. We've been the advocacy and the voice of those of you who have struggled under and continue to struggle under more and more regulations imposed on you by both the state and the city. Again, we have different interests, but at the end of the day, if government doesn't do what it's supposed to do, and that is extend legislation that allows each and every one of you to know with a level of certainty what's going to happen going forward, then we're going to have a tremendous amount of chaos in the city.
In New York City, can you send a rent-stabilized lease renewal via email or website? The answer is no. We were just trying to create a portal with our management software that made it more convenient for the tenants to renew. Apparently their tenants were asking them, and they were contemplating doing that. So that was very interesting. You can take them to Supreme Court and you can get an injunction. And that all sounds very well and good. But you need a summons, a complaint, process service, a motion brought on by workers show cause. It's like $10,000 or $15,000 of legal work. And guess what? I don't know if the judge is going to see it as an emergency. So that's my advice on that.
So it's the KW that you're registering, not the KWH that's giving you that high bill. When you're at that peak and you can shave it or stop it before it happens, you can actually, is about $40 per KW of demand charge in the summer on a Con Ed bill.
You tell them the rent on this apartment is $2,000, and then they start trying to bargain you down. Does that happen too? Many countries don't know what a fixed price lease is or a fixed term lease. You are haggling for 20 cents off a kilo of something, or the price of the TV you're going to buy. Why would they think that they can't negotiate on something as big ticket as their monthly rent? You also need to educate the people who work with and for you. If you send the maintenance crew off into an apartment because there's a problem, and they come in and say, oh my God, these people had a shrine in the cupboard and there's a burning candle in there, fire hazard out the wazoo, and they start yelling at them, they can't have this, you have to take it out immediately. Well, do you think they're going to keep it out of there? No, because that person has offended their religion, because it's a religious shrine.
On Christopher Street in the West Village, prime real estate. And he also was a former Olympic judo champion, unbeknownst to us. So he would trash the building, and he would karate chop the security cameras. Yeah. And he came into the office and he was demanding keys. And at REM, we're very, very strict about our keys. We charge tenants keys. We use a key fob system, so we activate, deactivate for security. And he was like, I need more than 2 keys, blah, 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 blah. And my boss, Rick, was like, you have 2 occupants as far as I know, and you're only going to have 2 keys.